back to my channel, Fig Madeira. Today, let's talk about watering. So, watering is always something that I always say baffles me. But this year, I think it's clicked for me on watering these fig trees. And I'm doing this video for, again, anyone out there who just started growing figs. As you all know, I'm just a simple guy that just started growing figs. I'm not a pro at this. So for anyone out there that just started growing figs and asks that question, I always ask, when do I water my fig trees and how much water do I give them? I'd like to answer that today in a way where you're just going to do it confidently and just know that no matter what happens, you're going to be fine. So the whole idea struck me this year when I watched these trees since I put them out March 19th. That was when I did my last video. I put them out and it was raining, and I thought it was going to stop after a day, a month, but it didn't stop for at least 5 months. We just got rained upon and rained upon and rained upon. And these things got drenched. I mean, they were just flooded. And I thought they're going to die, but nothing happened. They continued to be just fine. And I realized something as I went around asking, hey, how come if we're supposed to not overwater because it's not good for the trees, if we're supposed to, limit their water because it's better for the taste of the fruit, how come when they get just drenched, nothing happens other than they seem to be growing just fine? And I started hearing is as long as your potting mix is good, as long as your drainage in your soil is good, meaning that if you pour water in there and it drains within a minute, you can't overwater a fig tree. So that just gave me a sense of confidence that, no matter what happens, you can't overwater these figs. Now, it's good to know how much water your pot will take, and if you want a simple measurement on how to do that, just have a container, a little cup or a little bigger container, and just take the time to see how much does a pot like this take before it drains out water at the bottom, and you'll know your measurement, and that way every day you can give these trees water. You'll know you're not overwatering in a sense of you're not just pouring water on them, and you're going to be just fine. That's the first thing I wanted to mention. The second thing that clicked for me, even though I've heard it a million times, is that the rules that I was told to follow, which is when your soil up top, like right here, is moist, you don't give this tree water. If your drain hole at the bottom is moist, you don't give it water. And if you go and lift your little pot, this is my new Sweetie fig tree. I just got this online. This is a Lebanese fig tree, by the way. Just got it. I'm really excited. It's a berry flavor. But I sidetracked. So if you lift it and it's heavy, you don't give it water. And that makes sense. And I agree. And I followed these rules. Where I was forgetting is that when the temperature hits anything above 26 degrees Celsius, these rules go out the window. These trees are cooking in their pot. And that dawned on me when I went over to my buddy who grows figs. He's a professional at it. And he had his fig trees double potted. I said, why do you do that? And he goes, because these trees are cooking when the sun is anything above 26 degrees Celsius. That's like 80 Fahrenheit. And so you have to protect that root base, and no matter what, you gotta give them water when it's that temperature. So when your temperatures go 26 degrees Celsius, 80 Fahrenheit and above, give your figs water. Don't worry whether your pot is heavy, whether you think it doesn't need the water. Give it water, because if anything, it stresses the fig tree out when it's getting cooked in that pot. So that water makes a difference. So that's my 2 bits, guys, on watering, for you to just do it confidently where you don't have to worry. And I have to tell you, this year is the first year where I have the fewest yellow leaves. And this is with me still doing my crazy thing. This fig tree, this Atriano, I actually, while it had figs on it, I actually root pruned it, and it's doing amazing. This I-258, same thing. It was root bound. I didn't realize it until too late, and I root pruned it. And you know, I got some leaves that got burnt a little bit, but nothing like last year. Rest of my trees, they're just kicking butt, happy as cats, getting drenched with water, and with no effect to them. So guys, water away, but limit the water in the sense of know how much your pot requires. And when your temperature gets anything above 26 degrees Celsius, 80 Fahrenheit, make sure your trees get water. Thank you everyone for watching. Next time I see you, I'm going to tell you what I think is the best fig tree to plant in ground, in a pot, anywhere in the world. And we will go through that. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next time.